evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Upnlive Show. We're your team, the Upnlive Show team. I'm your girl, Jellica Brown-Nass, Dragon All Star on the Wheels of Steel. I was about to call you Fikey, but DJ Rick on the opposite side of the room. Fikey, wherever you are in the world, my bro, big up yourself. We're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11, and we're sponsored by Shush Prince, and we bring to you the best of the best every week. Yeah, what going on with you too? How was the weekend?
Weekend alright, and my weekend kind of did a bit taxi-turvy, because I know a whole heap of different things.
Tour dog.
Yeah, I do a whole heap of things for the weekend, and the kids them have me away.
Oh God.
Yeah, I reached a stage that where mama get old enough now to realize Sundays is her day that daddy is home, so she decided to plan out her Sundays. Yeah.
Man, Ed, I get run.
Yes.
Big up yourself, Baba. Anyway, what should she there bed now, though?
Yes, no, she'll be in bed from 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Mama is having a good night.
Mama gone. Isaiah, watch. Big up yourself, Isaiah.
Big up yourself, Isaiah.
You have 3 more minutes to bedtime, yeah?
What's
Please and thanks.
Yeah, Daddy said 3 more minutes. Yeah, shout out to everybody that is tuned in on our Instagram Live, as well as Facebook, as well as the TGM Radio UK app. If you don't have it yet and you're not got their own Instagram and Facebook, you can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store to listen to us and every other show on the go.
Exactly.
As we said about download the app on Instagram and Facebook. What happened yesterday? Them plug out Facebook, and Instagram, and WhatsApp and everything.
But that goes to show how much we are
dependent,
and they and in Magic they're capitalizing on us, because how many millions then lose?
I think they said 7 billion.
No, 50 billion worth of value. Facebook lose
in another 6 hours.
It's crashing 6 hours. But you know, when it plug out, TikTok made the right show.
well, TikTok as well as Twitter. TikTok and Twitter weren't affected.
Bad man, I don't know. Me have Twitter a long time, but me just can't get it.
I like Twitter. I talk to myself on Twitter, and if anybody wants to respond to me, then fine. You don't look retweet them and laugh after. Yeah, I like Twitter.
I just feel like Twitter for just upskill people.
Politician and some big high.
No, man. There are some really good people on Twitter that you get from.
It's more effective. I can say
it's
that.
really effective. Yeah. TikTok,
in
you
what
get
market?
It. In all sorts of markets.
Dragon.
Trust me.
Me I say the same thing. Me not like it, but me just know say it more effective.
It's effective.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, from the big rapper them, you see the body like them and I say, that's what Shensia tweet or Cartel tweet.
Yes.
You ever hear about that?
Yes.
Yeah, because
all the time.
When
trending.
Yeah.
Especially, when I hear me talk about Jamaican Twitter.
Instagram.
You hear me talk about Jamaican Twitter already, right?
Twitter is definitely
Twitter is there. It works.
Jamaican.
As in the
Instagram. Jamaica is Instagram and Facebook.
All right. Okay.
Twitter is for them white collar criminal.
No, dog. May I tell you, Jamaicans use Twitter
a lot. And it goes just for people who like to write more.
I know that Jamaican use Twitter, but I'm just saying the layout of Twitter and everything, where Twitter is and the type of people who follow Twitter. It's not really made for like our culture, our genre.
Well, Jamaica,
you know what? I show you not understanding because it's more effective than Instagram now, because you can post videos,
everything, longer videos than Instagram.
Links as well, which Instagram not have.
I know.
But that's why I'm saying more effective, but we just not like it.
I know really more effective. Like you see, I think Instagram, the interface is more user friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah, we agree with that. But at the same time,
like Facebook, one book you scroll. Like TikTok.
No, TikTok is addictive. Me not go on TikTok for a reason. NSC. Because I'm not open TikTok for weeks, and as I'm opening, I find myself start in iPhone, so I go up and watch
3 hours later. Let me go on Twitter. Let me just go on TikTok for 20 minutes. 3 o'clock in the morning.
The thing is on TikTok what I like about it, because now as I get older, I value my privacy more.
So where is it? TikTok more private?
It's like a For You page.
Not really. Like you don't have to create a full-blown account.
Okay.
You could just go and download the app and use it.
And just use it,
Really?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, because about 2 years before.
I have an account, I don't have an account.
Oh. I thought you had to create, well...
I don't want an account, brother, because right now, Chinese them running and which, where them are going. I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid they know them guys are bloops. I want dragon down China. Them copy me thing.
Exactly. Anyway, leave it Chinese them alone.
Yeah, what's happening in the world, bruh? We have one topic that we're gonna talk about, but is there anything else that we want to highlight?
What have we been talking about? Just start about this, and as we go ahead, we just feel something.
All right.
Open the story.
Rick,
You want to open the story?
You open it and then I'll give...
the story is basically surrounding Richie Stephens, the recording artist of Jamaica. He was, I don't know if it's an allegation because there was a court hearing and he was tried. So basically this lady accused him, a Chinese lady accused Richie Stephens of rape. However, the incident happened in Australia.
In 2019.
In 2019. So basically, he gave his side of the story and she gave her side of the story as well. But on hearing both sides of the story, there's a lot of missing details.
And question marks.
And lots of question marks. So she's complaining, her biggest complaint is that Richie Stephens, has gone to the media to Jamaica and basically said that he's innocent and she's try to defame her character basically. So that's why she's upset. And
that happened like on tour. So when it initially happened, if you listen, do we have time to play the video?
We can play the video.
Uncle Ives, are you able to play that video first, please? But in the meantime, if you listen to the story that she gives, it's quite lengthy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna drop the link in the description so you can take the time out and go.
The defame of character thing, you go two-sided because if you come up with that allegation
you
have
trying
strong evidence behind it. Right. Because by you saying that, because every time we talk about this situation, we as man know there's not a gray area. There's a black area there. Yeah. It's a big black area.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So
So if you listen to the story carefully, if we're not able to play all of it, you will see and hear that there are 2 times where the first one when they forwarded out and made the statement to say, okay, this happened on the tour, on this leg of the tour. They didn't name, apparently, based on what she said, and if you check the reports, she didn't give a name then.
She didn't give
when
a name.
When it initially happened. But then he forwarded out and said... He saw it and said, oh, I'm being accused of this and that. When in truth and in fact, if you read the report, it's like them never call nobody name. So she's saying that you outed yourself by saying, oh, I'm like he must say, I'm the person she's talking about.
Yeah. So basically, he come out of the woodwork.
Right. That's in 2019. And now that she's brought it up, what's that? 1920. 2 years later, him forward out again and say, yo, him don't know what's happening. And he laid out the points. Again, if you watch the video, you will see and you will hear his side of what he's saying.
So God, you know, we're really serious.
But how it is that she forwarded out to say that this is her story is because of Tanya Stephens in a live a couple weeks ago. With a young lady by the name of Shannon. Don't know the name of the platform. Sorry, that has slipped me at the moment. She shared her story about her rape situations because it was more than once. And this young lady stated that Tanya Stephens, speaking about her experience, gave her the courage to forward and do the whole video again to say that this is a situation, and she doesn't feel as if justice was served, and if she was, because apparently she's from Singapore.
Yeah, she is from Singapore.
Right, but because of working with him, she was on there were various legs of the tour, and she was saying that in Australia, it's like innocent until proven guilty. But in Singapore,
you're guilty until proven innocent.
Properly?
Singapore,
sorry. Right. It's guilty until proven innocent.
I don't believe in that. That's not right.
But she's just saying that if, as a result, he has gotten off, in her opinion, based on how the situation is. And he also made some statements.
So that's what. We have our opinions.
Yes.
I have my opinion of it, but I'll rather the video just play before.
I'm here chatting. Sorry.
So let's play the video and see.
Let's play the video for you guys to see. Yeah.
So the student number isn't going to be a line. So if you want to get in part of the conversation,
yes, I'll read it out shortly.
We're going to put it up so you can have a look. All right. So this is the case. This is her side of the story. Her name is what?
Miss Ling.
Hi everybody. My name is Elaine Lim. I am from Singapore. We're somewhere in Asia. I'm Chinese. I am a beatboxer. I am a arts educator. I'm a content creator. And I am a survivor. This is my account of what happened on the 12th and 13th of November in 2019 in Melbourne, Australia, roughly 6 days after my 27th birthday. Before I start, I'd like you to understand that the reason for me getting this video out is because of the following reasons. 1, I want the truth to be known, and I want whatever that was done to me to be known. By who and what was done. I also want to tell the other survivors out there who may be watching this video that it's okay to hold your pup accountable. The pup in question and a formal police report was actually launched right after the incident. Immediately after the incident, I did a rape kit. I made a police report. If it happened in Singapore, I'm sure he wouldn't have been able to walk away after he initially got called into the police station. The pup in question, his name is Richie Stephens from Westmoreland, Jamaica. You know him as Richie Stephens. Maybe the idol that you guys look up to, or your ambassador. It's a shame that one of your ambassadors that was supposed to spread Jamaican culture during the tour that I was on has committed such a heinous act and have shown no regrets. I'm saying this story not just for myself, but the many, many survivors who've had to either stay silent about what happened to them, who never reported, or who still lives with their pup, or walk around. This is a man that preaches religion. Seems like a decent man. A man that both me and the artist on tour that I was on tour with trusted. There are some facts that I would like to be clear. First of all, no consent was given. I am speaking English right now. So if you want to talk about there's a language barrier, I'm sure no is a universal word. No was verbally spoken and blatantly ignored. I did not go into a hotel with him, for those people who have heard several versions of the story. We were staying together in an Airbnb with different rooms. We had a common living space, but that was it. There are no relationships between me. In fact, I called him uncle because the first time he came into Singapore, he tried to stick his tongue down my throat. And I came from a very sheltered place. In Singapore, we don't have a lot of crime of the extent that other people or other countries might face. So I lived a very sheltered life. Initially, when he did that to me, all I did was I just closed my mouth, didn't allow it, but at the same time, as Asians, we are taught to respect our guests. The only thing I asked my friend at that point in time was, is this a Jamaican culture? Is this a Jamaican way of greeting? And that's when she said, no, This is the behavior that he is doing when he's flying the flag of Jamaica up high. Claiming to represent your country, claiming to represent your culture, but this is actually what he's doing. I was on tour. It's called the Jamaican Flavor Tour, with my friend, who I was doing a behind the scenes for.
Okay, so basically, if you watch if you haven't seen the whole video, you can probably watch the whole thing on YouTube.
The links are in our comments. So if you copy and paste the first link, that is the rest of her video. And the second link is Richie Stephens' response to this video.
Okay, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, if you want to get involved in the conversation, the number is on the screen.
The studio line is 07754 572 That is 07754 572
Well, I'm not go out tonight and so I drink a good tea. I go easy.
Both the
All right.
yeah.
So
Right.
let's break down the story. What me understand out of it so far. Cause I remember in a fair side, this me
Right.
Richie side.
Right.
Seeing so it's always two sides to a story.
Right.
No, three side. Fair
Richie
side,
side,
Richie side,
And the truth.
and the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, when it come on to this kind of thing, it's a very sensitive subject, right? When you come on to rape or sexual assault or anything, we involve a man and a woman in the 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the days, a whole heap of man would have gone to prison, you know. Because right now, we are run now, we look like a whole of the man them run battery. Back in the days, we not go to prison sometime in our life.
And them a catch up.
Exactly.
Because it look like say roll come
Them a
lock them up.
catch up.
So
Exactly.
anyway, me some little, we call it some little hole in this story.
Yeah.
Like for instance, she say, the first time him come there, Richie Stephens stick him tongue down her throat.
Try this. Try.
Yeah. So obviously, there's been a little thing going on for a while.
Why is
And-
it obviously that a thing has been? I'm just asking.
No, then if
You're making an
hold on, no.
assumption.
If him try stick him tongue
Right.
down him throat
Right.
before
Right.
the first time he come there, obviously something been going on for a little time. That is not the first situation, right?
Of
And-
sexual assault. That is what
Yeah.
she's trying to say if you listen to the
but
video.
hold on. If you know said that situation happened
Mm-hmm.
as a woman,
Right.
right?
Right.
And to safeguard yourself as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
or did you end up in a hotel or an Airbnb or whatever with him, one on one, the two on us stay together?
They
That-
weren't.
Let
You're not saying the thing
let
properly.
me explain.
No,
Yeah.
Because you're gonna talk and defend the woman them.
I'm not defending anybody.
Let me finish
Go
my
ahead.
story.
Sorry. Go ahead.
One
Go ahead.
talk.
Sorry.
This is just my point, you know, cause
Right.
if your woman or your wife go road
Mm-hmm.
and a man try kiss her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, she go on a holiday and him and see a man will try kiss her stay in a hotel room. Then he say the man fuck her. My wife couldn't tell me nothing, you know.
That's a different context, bro.
Well, me say hold on, the same thing. Same rascal thing. It's just because me just say a smarty wife.
Okay.
Same thing. Your wife could have tell her nothing. If it happened the first time, a man try kiss him and she distant himself from there, so right? And then him go back on holiday, go stay with the same man will try kiss him now. She say, boy, you know the boy fuck me, but me never give him a pussy. I take it. Would you believe that story as a husband to your wife?
No, I'm not gonna believe it. Rasta, you were saying.
If you listen to the entire video, and I'm telling you based on what was said. I'm not going to take any sides, and I'm not making any assumptions because that get whole heap of people in a problem.
Yeah.
That are wanting monogamy. Seeing, listen to the video. First of all, she said she was a very sheltered child, extremely sheltered, and I can understand.
Yeah.
Being naive to certain things will get you in certain positions and in certain type of situations unnecessarily. That's the first point. Secondly, they weren't in a hotel, it was an Airbnb, and it wasn't them alone that was staying in the Airbnb, they were on a tour. So everybody, or you have different Airbnbs that...
Hold on.
No.
Hold on, let me stop. Let me intervene. Let me intervene in what Rasta said, because Rasta, you're wrong. She said she and Richie was sharing an Airbnb where they have a communal area, which is a living room, where two of them in two separate rooms. So it wasn't no other person in that apartment with them Airbnb.
If you listen to the video, her friend who was also a part of the team was also there. And if you listen again to the video, you will hear how it is that it came to the point where she and Richie alone were in the Airbnb. She in a fair side of the place or wherever it is, but they weren't the only two in that Airbnb house. Right? Just I made that point there.
Yeah.
Right? As me say, I'm in assumption. She could be fabricating a story. She could be telling the truth. He could be fabricating a story. He could be telling the truth. I'm not going to say yes, she's telling the truth or no, she's not, or vice versa with the guy. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
But I'm saying when it comes to a situation such as this, I agree there's a gray area, a very, very big gray area. But at the same time, who am I as Rasta to say, dog, she not tell the truth? Who am I?
I think something happened.
Something might have happened. But listening to her side of the story and knowing people with similar overprotective, being sheltered kind of upbringing and how they might think and how they might react to a certain situation, there's a possibility that something of the sort could happen. Because if you listen later on in the video, it say that, at one point he was talking about his mom being ill and doing a surgery. And he's like, he wanted comfort. And he's like, oh, can I give you a hug? Can I get a hug? And she's like, yeah, you can get a hug. And then he's like, he forced himself onto her from that point. That's basically what was said in the video.
Let me just say something. When it come on to fuck, because fuck we are talking about, right? So, let me just start it clear. Remember, clothes have to take off. Drawers have to pull down and all of them thing there. So, at this me I wonder. So, when Richie take off her clothes, or she take it off, or whoever I want to go, she never try stop it. Or put up a resistance or something.
Watch a video.
All right.
Watch the video.
You just have to try.
You need to watch. You need to watch the video.
Take a time out and go watch the video.
Watch the video.
Now why are you not singing? Just go
ask me
and watch the video.
Yeah, but we the answers are in the video. So if you take the time out,
because ask you where you go.
She said that he came on to her.
And when him try
she
to
said no. If you heard what
Jagan,
she
in
the later part of the video, she said, "I speak English. It's a universal language. As much as I
hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Me answer your question or not?
No, me attack when you take off a clothes ago.
Jesus Christ.
Because as a man, you know back in the days, some man take off so the girl she laugh and say, don't, and the girl dive you look fuck it up.
To be me
don't know if it's a Jamaican thing or Richie I get that or whoever I want go. And
that's why I said I can't say certain things. I can't say.
What you know? If him dead and probably, all right. Just like when you look at a girl, seeing, and you say, yo, give me a number now. I'm going to take you to, and she tell you be a blood clot, no, until you know them a PAS. So I don't know if it's a situation like that happen.
If you listen to what she said, in a sense, I agree with some of the things what Miss China said. Because, sorry, I call her Miss China. What's your name again?
Ling.
Miss Ling. No disrespect.
Jamaican.
But anyway,
right.
Jamaican call every Chinese Miss Chin. So basically, what she's saying, I think something happened with Richie and her, and because she looked up, she called her.
She called him uncle. That's the type of relationship.
She feels shocked,
right,
when things are happen,
right,
and she probably froze,
right.
And you know, our Chinese, that the type of people to stay, they're very
humble, and even sorry to cut it, even for people who are being raped at a certain certain things in the moment you're not going to know how to react. You can think about, or you can say, oh, if that was me in that situation, this is what I would do. But until you're in that position, dog, don't run off your mouth, man.
But and the next side again where you can look on it is because of her nature of how she is, it might give Richie
seem as if the wrong
because you know, so as a Jagan say, sometimes some woman say no, it will mean actually work, but because of her demeanor, she's very humble and she's shy. It will looks like it's a yes or because some woman like that type of attention and aggressive behavior. Right. Maybe to him it might look like that. I just think that it was wrong. Somebody didn't read the signals right.
Something went wrong. I agree.
Obviously, she had some blame to give. As a Jagan said, you're not supposed to be at hotel.
Some
all by yourself. If your friend is leaving, you leave with your friend. If certain situations, I agree. I'm not saying no.
Yeah. So right now, the way all this thing and this sexual assault thing, the way it's very delicate.
Right.
Sometimes when you fuck some girl, we come like you have to walk with a contract and say sign it. That's true. Because look here now. Suppose if you're under vibes, you drink your rum and everything good, and you and girl you're under vibes and a little thing go on like Richie. Somebody read the signal wrong. You're not forcefully and pop off the girl draws or roll on girl and fuck girl.
Right.
But you read the signal wrong. Next thing you know, Rick do 35 to life.
But
just because that's why I say it's a delicate area.
But that's why alright. So this is why it us as you see man have a lot to play in the role.
Yes.
Because of our past situation, you see how we grew up culture. So I'm talking about the same cultural acceptance, things we used to do in our old time days.
Yeah.
Because you know, so if we first of all, when we are youth and we got a road and we got a cover, when we got a Percy and got a rooftop at night time, and we done party at night time, and we see one girl and the man and say, yo, battery. That was like common thing to do. But no, we look at
that's
it
why
now.
I'm telling you right now, you're good at sitting in your house.
And they can draw you out.
And police come lock you up 20 years ago and say, Rick, you're involved in another battery in that girl there. Yeah. When you're ex-wife, thank God somebody have a battery in nobody. So they can call up you. Jesus Christ.
But for somebody coming from that era and that mindset,
right.
So
it will look normal to you.
Yeah, put Richie Stephens, I not say him, but put Richie Stephens in a culture. That same frame that come from that same school attack there. And in that environment with a girl that we are play hard to get. No, him just feel like it's a challenge and say.
But big up to Shaba, who is also on the live, and he made a very, very good point. And this is what I wish some men would understand. It matters not if she a kiki or she says stop. When a woman says no, it means no. Better you safeguard your ass than you read the signal wrong and get yourself. I'm just saying, get yourself in a problem. Especially during this time.
Sad, It's sad how the world is at the moment. Yeah. But you know, sometimes as a man, you don't want to fuck, you tell a girl, no, not tonight. The girl still take a fucking, you think you can gas station with it?
That is it.
Why is that way? And if the other way, you get locked up for 20 years. You ever hear say a woman rape a man and go only way a woman rape a man and go prison for over years unless it's a child. Yeah. Unless it's a child. You never hear say a woman rape an adult.
They laugh after man.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Why is that unfortunately? And we know women stay sometime when they come on to fuck, you know.
It's wrong, but obviously reasons being that most cases it's always the other way around. So the law is here to protect the minority and the most vulnerable.
So who is the minority? You have more women in this world than man.
No, what I'm saying
is minority.
No, the case loads always favor the man oppressing the woman or trying to rape the woman. So most time the case law will always support the weaker person into the system, which is the woman who's always been abused.
Shabba say woman rape him all the time. Go on the station, my brother.
Me I tell her, like, the world is
in the level.
I think we should get some public opinion. So, Rasta, what's the number again?
Studio line 07. Bear with me. My brain now work.
So who you think?
07754 5728890. 07754
Type in the comments.
Type in the comments.
Type the number in the comments.
I did already, but I can copy and paste it again.
Put it again. I would like to know.
Studio line 07754 5728890. I'm gonna copy and paste it because we want to hear your views on this. It's a delicate topic, a topic that needs to be spoken about because especially as we say in this time where alcohol and drugs are being used on a daily basis and more frequently,
and it happens a lot in our culture.
It happens a lot in our culture, and as Dragon rightly said, there is a very, very big grey line in regards to the topic of rape and sexual assault and sexual harassment. And reading the signs.
A real thing that
it's very, very serious.
If you drink and you go out someplace, say you go to West End.
Yeah.
You meet some pretty chrome skin. It as well you say, tomorrow no more will link up and you're going to go back your fist, you know.
Yeah.
Right now, 25 to life, you know that.
So what I would like to know is, like, for the woman, first I would like to hear from a woman's point of view. What's the signal to say? How do you give your signal?
Flavor Queen, yes? You're going to bed anytime soon. Give us a call because you're enjoying the live tonight and we kind of like your interaction. Earlier she said, as a woman you're scared. I don't know in regards to if scared in terms of being in the same room with a stronger man or with in that situation. Let us know your thoughts, Flavor Queen.
I
want a woman's perspective.
That more I know, like it definitely no fuck now already.
Dog, when a woman say no, it means no. We had this discussion before.
No, me understand when a woman said no.
So when shop block.
More on that, all right.
So what?
Say for instance, right? You're out clubbing,
right?
You're drinking, but you beg your pussy from club,
right?
And she said, no, not tonight,
It means no.
And watch her now. You try again when you come in because she tell her no at the club,
right?
But you don't know her from Adam, but she decides she come home with you,
right?
So you try again, dear,
right?
You get a different vibe, but you still get the no from earlier. Is that a definite no where shop open? More at a woman perspective.
Flavor Queen, the number is 0775457280. Give us a call and let's just have a conversation. So we need a woman's perspective other than mine. Because I
want to know what is the signal.
Me man a bitch dump, you see? Ramp with me and see.
But that is the thing, because every guy thinks that every woman different.
Yeah.
And some woman give signals different. Yeah. Some woman will blatantly tell us a yes. Because I have encountered with woman where woman just come straight up to me and say, yeah, exactly. Yes, interested. And then you have an next encounter where you troll her for weeks and you get beer.
You graft
hard.
You have a kind of put her in the mood, then you get yes.
Exactly. No.
That's why I'm one because it's a big great era there. And I know some of the people who want to be this woman feminist thing, but we don't have to remember, somehow not mother, we don't have boy pitney too.
True.
And the boy pitney grew up in the same fucked up vicious world. Like what we live in now, because now, when I say, all I lady them wrong, when them call wolf.
Right.
But sometimes it's really fucked up because you know.
You mess up a man's life, dog.
Enough time you have spiteful people. And like, when I do something like this, it's like your whole life fuck up because you have a thing we call it sex offenders list.
You go on that.
When you go on that, your life done, you know.
So
is there no one that wants to call in and talk to us about this? No, not even one?
We're scared, but anyway, let's.
Right.
It's a sensitive topic as well, you know, because it's a sensitive topic.
As we talk about rape, make we talk about.
Wait, pause. We not pause. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. We are beg you. 2. Make we wrap up this topic and then we chat about that one day.
I wonder if it's the same thing because I was gonna try to.
Are we gonna move to the other topic? Right.
Yeah.
So basically, just to wrap it up, she gave her a statement. He forwarded out to say that he got off the case and there are inconsistencies with her story. The case was dropped. Yeah. He wasn't, whatever, and it is what it is. But hopefully, if the story do go so, she gets the help that she needs.
But that's the thing. There was actually a trial and Richie Stephens was found not guilty.
Right, exactly.
So, but what we need to see is the details of the transcript of the case.
And apparently, obviously, with a situation like that, there was a rape kit that was given. I don't know if it wasn't used or it wasn't looked on in the case or whatever. It's sad.
Well, we see a lot of time like ladies come after celebrities.
Yeah.
For these kind of things.
And I don't want to discredit her as well. Too.
Yeah, but he discredited her big time because he stated that because she is a video editor, she uses that position to kind of like forward after him. So like, me don't know. I don't know what he was trying to say.
Them sitting here for see what them do to Tyson.
Yeah.
I say yo, them yeah, that wicked.
That don't make no sense. The video editing,
that's what he said. That's what he said. But the links are there in the comments, guys. If you want to copy and paste it, or if you want to go onto YouTube, type it in, it will pop up.
All right. Speaking about that case, moving on to the
next topic.
Case to actually somebody who's been convicted
and
for
charged.
Rape.
Yes. You might go with a bag of things. No, what about your friend?
Cure.
Behind these prisons.
You know, in behind some bars again. In Europe, not far from us, just in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
The country of Netherlands for assault.
Well, it's now attempted murder.
It's attempted murder. You know, he stabbed a promoter in his abdomen.
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 Yeah,
something like so. Yeah, that word there.
For this time, I think that him up on the moon and in Carla dark this time because in this too much people, in this the whole fraternity, and so right now even no one's really interested in the case or what happened to him or how they can help. Everyone is just interested because it's it's a top story and it's just for the suits and the gossip.
Yeah, naturally. But I mean, and because of his history as well.
Yeah.
And he's been getting into a lot of shite in the past year, 2 years.
So with Jack, you see about the Jack your name called upon the Richie Stephens thing. More and more
believes it.
With the trajectory where I go from here because pay pussy in my buy.
Yeah.
Pay get in my fight.
Yeah. Bare badness.
This me I wonder. How you left from Jamaica to Amsterdam?
Gonna stop
promoter.
Man.
Why did I stop the promoter?
All right.
Shall we read the story? I don't know if you want us to read the
read the story.
And the source is Dancehall Magazine, which is a very popular and well-known site. So it says reggae and dancehall star Jackie appeared in a Dutch court today to answer charges of attempted murder and assault. The Jamaican singer also faces other charges, including attempted manslaughter, aggravated assault, or attempted aggravated assault. Due to privacy restrictions, the Amsterdam police have not released the names and nationalities of those involved. However, they confirmed some details of the incident, which are: on Friday, the 1st of October, the Prison Walls singer, who was in the Netherlands as part of a European tour, allegedly stabbed Roots Vibes promoter Ricardo Blake during an altercation on the Dam Square in the city centre of Amsterdam. Papa, who is 45, reported the incident to a police station and was later taken to an area hospital for surgery. He was, according to the Jamaica Gleaner, Cure, who is 42, was remanded to a detention center for 14 days while the police investigation continues. He was a part of an extended 3-month tour for Europe, which began early in August. That's basically.
You know, really tell what. Judging from what we're speculating, I think that if it's a promoter and stab,
and a well-known one, everybody know Papa.
Exactly. It's a money transaction.
Or the man can diss him to cause.
Jackie was there.
It's not really utter event. Is
in the square.
It's in the square. So them out of breath.
Okay.
So sometimes them are drinking out of breath. Think can get a big taxi turby.
Yeah.
A man might say something. Una have words. I don't know. Him probably give Jackie a box in the face or a thump. You have a stab a boy and defend yourself. It can happen that way to people.
We don't know the actual situation.
Mr. Jack, your corner look at the moment.
He dark.
Remember, say, he's a convicted felon in Jamaica. So obviously, him can't come England, him can't go America or Canada or them places. So he's only bread and butter there in Europe. So now, when him do this now, if him get convicted, so him can't go none of Schengen country them in Europe. So that means he can stay at Jamaica. And at his age now, if he go rob 115.
You know, innocent.
I think, I don't wish him no bad, but I just think he needs some time to reflect back to where him go on with when him come on road and where he was and the people who put him where he is. Because obviously, when he was in prison and he did those albums, the songs make loads of money. And the royalties that he collected now, the money that Jackie is spending now is from the time when in their prison and all them royalties. Remember in their prison?
Long time.
When did before? Because obviously.
Exactly.
When Jackie just rise to fame and got prison shortly after.
So all them money there, he never get no time for waste them money. He just come on road. So in come on road, come say a whole heap of money. So it him abuse now and he start disrespect his selector them. That was the first mistake he made.
Flavor Queen made a statement.
I'm won't even say abuse the money. Yes, it's just like how some of the time we watch some young artists and we say, if this one get a good running at the business, nobody like him, the more too hype. Yeah. It's exactly what happened to Jackie because listen, I pinnacle him career, him go to prison. Seeing? Because obviously him probably get some hype, so him see a girl and say, you want him to fuck it. Right. Boom. Them lock him up for that. He come a road. Pay a fuck criminal friend and come a road. Right through every other month Jackie in a fuckery.
That's true.
Whether I'm a tell selector suck their mama or him a show off on people, or him a buy pussy, or him a this girl or some kind of fuckery.
I thought came forwarded to me a while ago, and Flavor Queen made a statement that since the whole breakup with his wife, like him lose a screw. So I was gonna ask, do you think he's a big child who needs some sort of counseling or some behavior? No. I think he's been through certain experiences and he has not healed from them. So I'm just like act out. That's how I see it. He's just acting out.
Jackie, you're white.
No, dog. You think white people don't go through shit?
No, everybody goes through shit. But guess what? He needs management and he's not been he's not a person who you can manage.
True, he needs management, but also on the personal side.
He's just an arrogant motherfucker. That's
well, fine,
that's just Jack Yor.
But from
he's just arrogant. If you're arrogant, you have money, you live in Jamaica. You know the badness go down.
I am looking at it from a different perspective, from a professional.
He may need the help.
He has been through various severe experiences that are quite emotional, and probably not deal with them properly, and him just deal with it like.
Can I ask that question?
Don't ask me nothing, sir. What? Yes, sir.
All right. You normally watch Jack Yor stories on Instagram.
No, I don't.
All right. You normally watch your Rick?
Sometimes, yes.
All right. I mean, watch your religiously more a while.
Right.
So if you see him day-to-day life or him live.
Show off and browfish.
So he's not a guy who looks stressed, act like him stressed, emote every day living best life from one side of the island to the next one.
Right.
Just a stunt, a cook, do this, do that, move up and down, buy pussy, all kind of things. So to me, he don't look like somebody who have any mental kind of stress or issues.
Well, then again, not everybody who has mental stress
like
shows it.
Not trouble him, he not have a care, not bad.
And not everybody show it, my G.
No, all right. So sometimes you see how you will live. You just all living your best life.
Dog, and not everybody show
because at the end of the day, you see friend him like a boomson. Him feel you see him build him studio cause him decide say yo, I want for your garment studio now advice with the man.
Right.
Him have him house, him have him care them. Him have him little money so him can live and just do what him want to do.
Right.
You realize what kind of girl Jack Yor decides him want fuck? Some imported thing.
Right.
Right, true.
Right. Nothing wrong.
But my thing is, you cannot look at a person and see that
what's inside.
What's inside. Just like how you can't look on a man and tell him they have COVID-19. I disagree with you. Exactly. The man could be going through friggin' hell, and we as patrons and that's why I'm saying you can't see it with the naked eye, bro. You can't see it. A lot of people
so who put close by me eye.
Top your eyes. A lot of people who we pass on a daily basis are going through shit and we just don't know because what they have the biggest smile and them look a certain way and them do certain you just can't see it. Time.
Time. That's 2 more minutes.
You just can't see. You want to add anything to that?
Me just feel like say Jack Yor is at a point in his life when him feel like say he is bigger than what he actually is.
And I could agree with that as well.
He is the man.
He's very proud.
Yeah.
He's a man like that.
But to be honestly speaking, he has worked very hard and he has credible songs.
Right.
But nothing is wrong with his professional side. It's his personal life is the issue. Because he's still recording and he's recording good songs.
Right.
So the only reason why
there's something that is missing.
Can't stand him is because we are aware of his personal lifestyle and his personal
or issues. A snippet off.
Exactly.
We don't know the entire situation.
And what we're seeing is not good.
Exactly. Unfortunately.
So Rick,
we're not
as a DJ.
2 seconds on this,
as
guys.
A DJ, if there's anything what Jack Yor do over the past 2 years, what kind of make you feel like say, you don't really want to play his song?
What heap of things?
So that stop you from playing Jack Yor songs?
No, it doesn't stop me from playing, but it make me think twice.
I like him song them, but just not like him personally.
Me just not like him personally. It's just the same thing as the R. Kelly song. We don't like R. Kelly personality, but me still like his song them.
You played one of them recently?
What? You wanna go? My mind's telling me no.
Oh, me know that too.
Your
favorite. So,
Jaja. I don't really know what's going on with the entertainment space recently because we realize
30
a lot
seconds.
Of entertainment, especially in our culture, don't for them I get locked up. I get put away for some long time. Yeah. They're being used as we call it a scapegoat. Make example out of whether Jamaica, Europe, or America. That's what happening. So if you're an entertainer or a celebrity, please be careful.
Humility.
Some of these hoe that you fuck.
Get management.
That's what I say. You need to write up one contract, you know. When as a girl coming in your place, say, yo, we sign this contract, anything is liable.
Okay.
Yeah.
We done. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 minutes past the hour of 10. This is your Upnlive show team. We have Black Kush waiting to have a conversation with us. Don't touch that there. We're so forward. I'm going to drop a couple tune.
Yeah.
Forward in Black Kush. And then we have a conversation. See? Big up on yourself. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Share the link. Tell people. So we're over here, so conversation are going.
Of course.
Especially go over to your YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The video them today.
Bread just reached.
Bread just reached. Good evening, Brett. Good evening.
All right. May I play with Anthem, you know, cause...
Yes.
Yo, they were serious.
Yeah.
No, they were serious. Me have one good thing to talk about, but...
Yeah.
And we had some conversation earlier on, which was quite interesting. We spoke about Richie Stephens and his rape allegations. And also, we mentioned other stuff about the women not being protected in society and women feeling vulnerable and all these things. Don't Rasta?
Yes, and we spoke about the grey area of sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape allegations when it comes to against men. So yeah, it's a hot topic.
It's a very hot topic.
Yeah, hot topic.
And we did miss out one part of the topic because it spilled over. Well, the whole thing started because of Tanya Stephens coming to the forefront.
Did she name her perpetrator?
No, she didn't, and she made a post saying that she Miss Ling. Miss Ling mentioned the perpetrator and the basher, and she said that she didn't mention any perpetrator and they also basher as well.
Yeah. So many people, obviously the females, were saying that you should say his name, but. Her thinking of it, if you look at that interview, that conversation she had with a young lady by the name of Shannon, she says that she doesn't. The artist is is what we call an iron balloon now. So she don't want to give him no flames right now, cause him not depend nothing right now. So she don't want to call him name and people them things push up for him. So she not give no fuel to. That's not the right terminology. She don't want to give him no rate, no
but that's
hype off it is basically it. But then again, that is her story. But other people who might be going through a similar experience might think of it differently. That saying his name would allow other women who might not necessarily stay far, but who might have been assaulted or harassed or whatever the case by the specific person to forward out and say I am a victim as well. But we don't know say some woman are dirty woman, so we don't know.
Well, that is.
But that's the situation.
It is very. But Tanya Stephens also made a post saying that because she came out, a positive came from it because she's now entering into counseling. Right.
Exactly. So she has gotten to the point where she's strong enough to speak about the situation, and she realizes the damage that not getting the help that is needed has caused her over the years. Because we realize that sometimes she would do some things, and I wonder why Tanya behaved so.
She was very.
She was acting out similarly to how Jackie is acting out. That's what I'm calling it, acting out. So
no, Jackie does all type of stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll be right along.
Some of the time, when you ever look on and say, some of these people are having a midlife crisis.
Well, it could be. But people go through things as children and as teenagers and as young adults, which because of the society and the culture in which we are grown in, they don't speak out and speak upon it.
So some of them are getting mad.
Well,
get older.
I agree, but it might be as a result of experience that people have had in their younger years. Because research shows that the way how we behave now towards a particular situation or to particular people, it's as a result of our experiences that we've had as children that are unresolved and as young adults. So,
but that's why I think they should have content management.
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
The problem with what I see with Tanya Stephens' case, I do believe her and I realize I understand why she is, because me and her have come heated discussion already as well.
Right. And one of them was she cuss off.
No, she didn't cuss me. We just have different points, and at the end of it, we came to the same conclusion. And I realized with her is that she's very on the edge, and I realize everything she's too much. Well, I shouldn't say she's too much, but from my point of view, I just think that too much of what she's going through in her personal life is spilled over on the Instagram
into her.
Because sometimes things do happen to you in a personal life where it just a personal situation, and because the public is so invested into you, it just come out the wrong way, and maybe she probably don't even mean some of them to come out.
Sometimes it's just a cry for help.
Exactly.
Sometimes the way how we might take it lightly that that girl she moves so, but sometimes it's a cry for help. Like people don't know how, especially men. Like we know some man not talk about them feelings more, right? Seeing, and it's like. It's a cry for help. Like, them want to talk about certain situations here. This I want to know.
We can't talk about a favorite topic before we go.
Which one?
Don't mention it, please. We go so far. 5 minutes left. We show that you know, we don't mention it.
Can we not mention it from night?
No, make him stay. Make him stay. No bother trouble.
5 minutes is show done.
We're
Please,
some hot
say
topics this
Jesus.
week. We never done hot topics last week.
What?
Yeah, we are gonna beat this week. No.
Hot topic.
And at least you don't know what Dragon.
Upcoming events. I keep saying that.
Yes, upcoming
You
events.
can't just leave him this week.
Leave him man
Don't
alone.
trouble him this week.
Him not going good. We have to get rid of him. Right now we have. All right.
Dragon,
Hold on now. Make we talk about yard.
We
first.
don't
Make
have
we talk
much
about local
time.
cars right now.
we don't have much
Me I
time.
get frustrated at what going on in England.
What
The
was
gas
that?
line, brother, and the price of gas.
Gas gone up with you. But
Brother, right now, the people, me see any man with diesel car. Me sorry say anyone me have a man who cooking oil tonight.
True. And it
Me no say cooking oil could run diesel car.
We see some gas
Rick, nobody
price.
throwing in a fear,
you know me have these.
No.
You see light will
Love
come
it.
on like.
Love it.
No,
Cause we don't know how to go out
still.
engine
Love
couple
it.
of months down the road.
Love it.
Yeah.
But
Love
me
it.
see, because right now cooking oil price gonna raise because the amount of cooking oil the people might buy.
A lot of things are gonna raise, but
They
yeah.
train at the diesel vehicle them.
So
God
maybe
no.
cooking oil or go get scarce
Like, are
as
they
well.
literally buying cooking
Yeah,
oil
but
to do it?
things like this, no, me kind of understand. So a lot of people is blaming the fuel shortage what's going on in the UK and Brexit and most of the European them going back home.
Right.
But obviously, I don't think it's that because most of them gone back home like months upon months ago.
Prior to, yeah.
So why we just experiencing a fuel shortage now?
Just a
A driver shortage.
Is the Prime Minister have a one for be blamed?
I feel like this is something deliberately.
Like to wait till the last minute not to
For what?
mention it. Like
Deliberate
they've-
for what?
No, like it's a lot of things are going on, you know. Cause remember you have my boy they over we living at big house. But I call him name. Cause I want to stay here.
We attack.
The one when granny in a big house.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah. Remember him in a like a fuck America. They want to lock him up.
Left that alone.
Isn't he locked up
Yeah, but
already?
In a lock, you can't lock up Prince, you mad?
They want to lock him up. Boy, you know.
If you ever lock up, that's a trouble.
Yes, that's
World
the
War
money.
gonna start.
So me don't know if I that them I use this for cover.
Well,
to overshadow that over
something
the
was
news.
someone had made a statement that
So it can be, you know,
it was-
cause
yeah,
you never see smoke without fire.
that's true.
It's always something.
That's true.
Cause remember, you know, I see him where when some of them in a big church, I fuck batty. And I fuck half little boy of them sitting up else go on. What you?
You don't know.
So we don't know. We just have a speculator and see what go on. Because this fuel shortage, me don't know how it just
Brop so.
No, but it's slow down, no. It's slow down.
dog.
Cause to them, it's a gas
It's
station.
slow down gas because remember them get out 200 army driver. I remember you know. I fuck Ragwan, cause watch I know them say Uncle London and the south of the country suffer.
Yeah, cause the up
Come
now.
go Manchester and Leeds and every gas station them you know.
Yeah.
Gas
I
price
just
cheap
surprised.
up there.
Well, yeah, just
Bad
one
man.
gas price high.
Highest me say gas for 155,
Yeah.
150 hard,
Yeah.
and
high.
diesel almost 160.
And I'll be a full tank people that doing.
That's it.
Cause if me going, when me go to the station now, me not
How much
bother
you
buy
spend?
30
Think
and
about your amount
24.
of money gas station I make.
No, but there's not a shortage for gas. There's a
20 seconds,
shortage for the
guys.
drivers.
But obviously, Rick, all I drive and them never leave in at the same time
Yeah,
period.
it wasn't
So,
all at once.
If it's something like this happening, I think the government should be aware of it.
No, but the Road Haulage Association warned the government for about 2 years in a row. And they keep warning them. They keep
So,
warning them. And they didn't take
so-
heed.
So them have to get a part of this blame, you know, because here what now? They're creating an environment that they're more interested in cheap labor than actually training people for these jobs.
and
you ma-
paying them.
You remember
the
you
jobs.
remember once upon a time in certain field of work, people used to could go do an apprenticeship. You could go there and get training and stuff like that
And be paid a
to do it,
stipend.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is a I would say a minute amount of people would take your money and say, okay, me I want 4 or 1 5 grand. I'm gonna invest this to be a truck driver. Remember, as a truck driver, you basically live on the road. You sleep in your cabin. Man body up on road. Man come body up. Man want thief all the petrol out your car.
Yep.
Your man in front them come mash it. What you do? So
It's a hard line job, and it's
because no, I'm get to realizing like a lot of these drivers, general haulage,
okay.
is actually getting just a little bit above minimum wage because when they fluctuate this market with what you call it imported workers, because what you can do in your country, say with £100, me can't do in this country with it. So, with a man with a happy face, come and say, yo, me work for that. So, it make that sector, a lot of people who used to do it, come out of that sector, so it turn a low paying, and they classify it as a low skill job or low skill opportunity. And what I'm listening to the conference where
that Boris and
Prime Minister Johnson
in Manchester
said this is one of their goals. They're trying to create more high skill workers in the UK and high paying job. So with this gas crisis and a lot of shortage, it's kind of done kind of deliberately to kind of force a lot of these companies to go back to the roots of how things was.
And pay people properly.
So, and what they're saying, they're not going to raise tax because raising tax and certain things, when all of this thing come, it's gonna come with a lot of inflation.
Yeah. But they already raised tax because the national
Richie Sunak say he's not gonna raise it. The national insurance gone up. That's not tax.
But it's still coming out of our wages, same way. So it's still pretty much you're being taxed anyway. And they're not raising the national.
We don't want to say nothing about dirty.
No, but we don't have time. It's 11
time
o'clock, and we want to just run through some upcoming events really quickly. Today's Tuesday, Seafood Tuesdays at Bar. I mean, closing off shortly, but one can still forward over. You get some food. Wednesday, Simplicity Promotions presents Chicken Back Wednesdays. Check out their Instagram page for more details. Thursday with No Tipsy Thursday happens each and every Thursday. Fridays, Suave Fridays happens each and every Friday. And Saturdays, a new event, Swift Saturdays, began last week Saturday, and it will be forwarding out this and every Saturday.
Monday.
Sundays.
You're going on Monday. Sunday.
Sunday. We start from today and then we end next week. Sunday, Soul Sundays. Monday, Gangsta Kids, Not Perfect Mondays. Each and every Monday. So go out and support it.
Remember, him say it's not perfect, so he might fool this week.
Right.
He might not fool that week, but he's nice.
And one major event that we're going to be looking at for this weekend, this Saturday, the 9th of October, Infinity UK presents their official Liber Affair, which is the blue and yellow edition. We know every year Infinity UK's events.
And we have a special surprise there for that Infinity.
Yeah, we have a
big up Follow Dan party.
Yes,
nice. Follow Dan. Next time in a big man, you hear my voice and you come like a new money you give me, Get 2 eater in a party, brother.
It's really cool.
When you party nice, appear around me have a drink,
Keep warm. And big up to everybody else who hosted events over the weekend. Manchester Leeds never normal neither. Big up all of the Manchester and Leeds people them and family them, friends them and their things.
Come back down there shortly.
So forward back again. It's 1 minute past the hour of 11 o'clock. We are behind schedule, but we want to thank each and every one that tuned in this week for our show. Black Kush, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Remember, we're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11. We're sponsored by Shish Prince. Please, guys, go over to our YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, but most importantly, hit the notification bell to be notified when our videos drop.
Big up my artist Flicker Dan, People love your brother, love your sister. Let love rule in everything you do. I want to read a book in them, so brain power is the main power. Until next week.
Peace.
Color Reds, big up yourself. Watch you, manners.